35 years of daily use creates a specific internal geography. When you suddenly remove that chemical foundation, you step into a complete uncharted wilderness that standard recovery platitudes simply cannot describe. Cessation triggers a massive systemic physical shock. The body enters a state of open revolt as it attempts to recalibrate without the cannabinoids it has relied on for a generation, often leading to relapse because the scale of the fallout is so unexpected. Without a guide, it is incredibly easy to mistake temporary phases of severe withdrawal for permanent brain damage. The territory feels impassable, entirely because you don't know where you are. To fix that blind spot, we spent 183 days tracking a live recovery. We recorded daily mood, cognitive fog, sleep fragmentation, and a whole range of neurocognitive markers. Documenting this data in real time stripped away the confusion. It took what felt like a chaotic, emotional struggle and revealed a highly structured, observable biological pattern. The data shows us that recovery is not a mystery. It is a predictable topographical map divided clearly into 5 distinct phases. In Phase 1, the swamp, fog and mood plunge. Day 4 hits the repair wave nadir of sleep disruption. Around day 30, mood temporarily spikes in the pink cloud before completely crashing into the wall at week 8. When the mood floor drops this low, the struggle can feel like a total regression. In reality, the brain is operating without its old chemical solution, while new sober pathways are under construction. Enduring this drop proves the initial physical crisis is behind you. Now, the grinding, psychological work of sustained repair begins. That brings us to Phase 3, the Flatlands. Stretching from day 60 to 120, this is the longest, visually least dramatic section of the map. The defining feature here is anhedonia, the profound inability to feel pleasure. Your brain's reward system is rebooting, running on minimal power, leaving your motivation completely flatlined. This creates what we mapped as the banana skin trap. The sheer identical monotony of each day makes the instinct to relapse incredibly strong, just so you can feel a spike of anything at all. The only job in Phase 3 is to endure a sameness. You have to realize that progress during this stretch is marked by the absence of drama, even if it feels completely empty. In Phase 4, the brain retunes. Muddy neuro-oscillatory bands unmix into distinct, healthy rhythms. This recalibration is physical. Intense pressure headaches occur, and as the brain offloads data, vivid dreams take over 73% of your nights. By Phase 5, starting around day 140, the brain becomes far more efficient. The massive cognitive crashes you experienced earlier shorten dramatically into quick, manageable resets, and that efficiency leads to the main target, the rich spot. Suddenly, you can access deep, frictionless creative flow and handle complex problem-solving. For 35 years, cannabis was used as a crude hack to induce that exact state, but the data proves the native engine can reach it completely on its own. Accessing the rich spot doesn't mean you're permanently cured, but it is the definitive benchmark. It proves the rewiring actually worked. The 183-day dataset reveals a distinct sawtooth trajectory. Progress manifests as a series of jagged peaks and valleys, rather than a steady line. Every severe downswing we tracked immediately preceded a biological upgrade. The system stalls, corrects itself, and lands on a slightly higher baseline than before. This proves that wild emotional oscillations aren't a sign of personal weakness. They map directly onto necessary, mechanical, neurobiological repairs. Telling someone to just hang in there isn't wrong, but without this kind of structured, phase-based predictability, it is dangerously incomplete. This map acts as an anchor. When you're stuck at the wall or stalled in the flatlands, these charts provide context, proving that even when the drama subsides, your biology is doing the heavy lifting of repair. The data can only provide the scaffold. Ultimately, a human being still has to lace up their boots and walk the terrain. But a mappable journey becomes a navigable one. You no longer have to wander through the darkness blindly.